I am frequently asked the question, how long do we have? And by that, most people mean, how long do I have? And so my standard response is, you have 3 minutes. And with every breath, you get a reset on the 3 minutes. I wrote a piece quite a long time ago called 7 Threes, inspired by my friend Paul Marcotte. And I will include a link to that essay here, indicative of 3 minutes actually being a long time, depending upon how you choose to spend it and how you choose to live. With respect to how long do we have, it's not long. I don't know your expiration date, and I'm certain that Homo sapiens, the human species, the last remaining human species after several others have gone extinct, including by climate change, I'm pretty sure that Homo sapiens doesn't have long. And by that I mean the last human being on the planet will die in the not too distant future. However, I made an unfortunate mistake throughout my career in public speaking after I left active service at the university in assuming that everybody I was speaking to knew about habitat. As a conservation biologist, I know about habitat. I just assumed everybody else knew about habitat, and that once habitat was gone, our species would miserably go away. So I strongly suspect we will lose habitat in the not very distant future, and as a consequence, our species will die. Every last individual member of our species will die, because without habitat, we don't survive, just like every other organism on the planet. Now, because of the aerosol masking effect, and quoting other people about the aerosol masking effect, other scientists, specifically climate scientists, I have come to the understanding that the aerosol masking effect is a hugely important part of climate change that is rarely reported, and so I've been talking and writing about it quite a bit. Now, it could be that the 20% figure I commonly refer to, it could be that the science on that is wrong. After all, I know a very important case in which the science was wrong. There was a projection based on a linear analysis of data conducted by Wisław Maslowski and colleagues, leading to a published paper in the Annual Review of Earth and Planetary Sciences in 2012. So it's an annual review, it only comes out once a year. So the 2012 version referred to the loss of Arctic sea ice and concluded that that would occur in 2016 plus or minus 3 years. That means 2019 was the last year it could have happened, and it didn't happen in 2019, and it didn't happen in 2020. So sometimes science doesn't get it exactly right. Now, we are at very thin, very slushy ice in the Arctic, so I don't think we have long, and shortly after the Arctic ice is gone, according to the science, we lose all life on Earth. We lose habitat for all species on the planet. So that indicates to me that we don't have long, but also that the paper by Wisław Maslowski and colleagues was incorrect by at least a couple of years. Good news. Sometimes even the grim science is wrong. By living as if my time is short, by living with urgency, I have occasionally made mistakes. Let me rephrase that. I've often made mistakes, the greatest of which was establishing the homestead in New Mexico that I referred to as the Mud Hut, which led almost immediately, in fact that very day, to betrayal and also to defamation and paradoxically to plagiarism from various so-called journalists. So we make mistakes in living with urgency, and still I recommend living with urgency. At the age of extinction, only love remains.